sure you're always answering any question we have on the Pear Deck. And usually I have links to any assignments that we'll do. So let me open it up. You don't have to worry about other people seeing your answers. I usually will go through it if there's something to talk about, but it shows up on my screen who's answering, but it doesn't tell you everybody else's answers. All right, let me open it up. So I'm getting my new movie list because a lot of y'all young people watch movies I ain't never even heard of. All right, let's see what we got. A Better Life movie. Never heard of that one. Let's see what it's got. Revolutionary Road. That is a good movie. I haven't seen that in a long time, but it's a pretty different movie. You gotta have it one. So if you don't have one, type one in. Give me a favorite movie. This is a class where like we gotta stretch out and have an opinion, so you don't get to not have an opinion. So you want to get credit for what you do answer, not for what you don't answer. So it don't have to be your favorite, just a movie that you like. So you've never watched a movie ever. Wow. Inception, Goodfellas, Nightcrawler, Inglorious Bastards. I don't know if I've seen that one. Inception, that's good. Mental movie. Goodfellas, pretty good. Nightcrawler, haven't watched that. Three Little Ninjas. I don't know. Yeah, never. I don't think I've heard of that. Narnia. That's unique. That was a good one. My wife loved the books. Karate Kid is a good one. Parasite. I haven't seen that one. All right, moving on. Just in general, just know if I ask your opinion about something, I want an opinion. Like be thoughtful. Like not I don't know. Like if you've ever seen a movie ever, type it in. That I mean, it's like don't overcomplicate life in class. Um, just branch out a little bit. I guess you don't have to watch a ton of movies. So I'm assuming everybody in here have seen a movie before that you can give us something, or you can even make up something. But not answering doesn't count. Just so you know. All right, let's move
Mr.
on.
Walker,
Yo, what up?
I'm trying to answer the question, but my screen won't load and open the Pear Deck, so I can't answer it. So
Okay.
I can't answer because it's still trying to load. It's being slow. My connection is bad.
Okay. I will. I have control of it now, but before we get off, I'm gonna switch control to you guys, so you'll be able to get in it, even if this session ends. You'll be able to get in it and get those questions. So I really was talking to people who said I didn't know or I don't watch movies. I know y'all can't see the answers, but people gave an answer but didn't give an answer. That's really what my comments were about. All right, so everything. I know this is kind of first day for you guys, but in your Google Classroom, there are certain assignments that are up right now, and then a few that won't open until tomorrow when we're actually in class. So this class typically runs when we're together. There's usually a Pear Deck, and then there's usually some assignment that I'll get you started on that you maybe could finish during class, or you may have to finish it later. And those things don't come up until the day that we're actually on the Zoom. So this one I did want to show, and I'll go through all of the assignments a little bit more tomorrow when we have time. But this one is open right now. It's your 3-day fit log in your Google Classroom. Look on the classwork. And just really quick is you can read the instructions, but you got to have 3 workouts per week. So on 3 different days. So like it's open today. You can go like Wednesday, Friday, Monday, because this is not due to Tuesday. So, you know, you can just go today, tomorrow, and Friday, however you want to do it. Just make sure it's 3 different days. Tell me what you're doing. So I have a few examples on this one. Yours should be blank, but mine, you know, muscular strength today, I'm going to do bench, squat, deadlift. It'll be intense. And that workout usually takes me about an hour and 15. So I would track the time and I will put that in. You want your workout to at least equal to about 30 minutes. So it says aim for 30 minutes. I put some examples up here. Dancing, Pilates, walking, jogging, Tabatas, I mean, weight training, body weight training. I mean, you got a lot of variety. As the class goes on, we will have specific workouts that we would do, but as we're starting, class is really starting off with more of brain training, brain strength. So we'll get you started with workout, but we will have specific ones as we get going. So our department is buying an app that gives you specific workouts that you'll track on the app, and when we get that, that's when I'll give you a workout that you do. So so that's in Google Classroom. Start on that. All right, I'm gonna give you control of your screen, and here's an example of an in-class assignment. I mean, it is the in-class assignment today. You may some of you may be able to finish it. If not, you can always complete it later. This is in your Google Classroom, so you can click on this link. Sometimes the link doesn't work. If it doesn't work, just go to Google Classroom, find the assignment. It's Edpuzzle Fixed or Growth Mindset, I think is what it's called. And there's like 5 questions. It's just a video you watching with a couple different movie clips. And once you are done, you will come back into Pear Deck and tell me which example stood out to you most and why. Okay, so this is your participation, in-class participation today as you answering that question. So you kind of have 2 screens, Pear Deck on one, Edpuzzle on the other. To sign in on Edpuzzle, you use your school. It only works with your school Google account. And I'm gonna leave this open. We have, let's see, we have 4 minutes left. And so for questions, trying to troubleshoot while we're still on, we can do that. But for you right now, Google Classroom, or click this link to do the Edpuzzle. Once that's done, come back in here, type in your answer, which example stood out to you most, and then why, and then you're done. Again, you have control of this. This stays open. Even when I end the session, you'll still be able to get in it to finish it. If I know this is a short period, if you don't have time to finish it while we're in. But that's pretty much just kind of a little snippet of how class will go. It's always a Pear Deck. Always some different questions assigned in and whatever we're talking about. And then typically I won't use the whole 30 minutes with me just talking. I'll probably use about half, and then the other half is you working on the in-class assignment. So the Pear Decks are not on Google Classroom. They're your in-class participation, so you have to be in class to actually do that. And it gives me a report of who answered what you answered. So I go back and I do attendance, and I grade participation based on you answering the questions after class. I can go in there and look that up.
Mr. Walker.
Yo.
The link's not working for me. I tried the one that's on the presentation. That one didn't work, and the one on Google Classroom's not working. It's saying that it's just a Google Classroom error, and I'm guessing it's gonna say the same thing here. Yeah, it says the same thing on both tries. It's telling me to make sure I'm on the correct Google account, but I'm on my school email, so I'm not sure why it's not working.
All right, let me stop the share.
Is there a
All right.
class code that I could try, or is it just like the link?
There is a class code. Let me make sure you're actually in it. Okay, yep, you're not in this class. That's the, let me import it. All right, Colin, you are now showing up on Edpuzzle, so you should be able to access it now. All right, so we're you got 1 minute left. So if you are good, you can go ahead and sign off. If you got an 8th period, that starts at 12:43. So I'll stay on until that 1 minute is up. If you got any questions, email me or through Google. I can answer whatever question you need. But otherwise, I will see you tomorrow. Kira, was you able to get in there?